This is Miss Lizzie, and I want to welcome you to the Queen Lizzie podcast. Together, we will go through the history of Rosewood, Florida, and watch as the once prosperous town rises out of the bloodshed, fire, and ash to reveal the people, the memory, and the legacy of Rosewood. Watch every Thursday on Facebook and YouTube, or listen to our story on Apple or Google Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, or wherever you find your favorite podcasts. Hello, everybody. I am Lizzie Robinson Jenkins, representing not only the Rosewood Foundation, but the personal testimonies and history of cherished friends and family. You are now watching the Queen Lizzie podcast. Today, we are talking with ladies from the Siatech MycroSchool. Welcome, ladies.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
You are welcome. It is my pleasure, and I know some of you, and some of you I do not know, so I'm going to give you an opportunity to introduce yourself.
Okay.
Lawson Bennett.
I'm Alina Lawson Bennett. I am the board chair of the Siatech MycroSchool, and we've been in existence going on 21 years.
Wow.
Yes.
We started at the Gainesville Job Corps and moved into the community.
I remember that. Now I remember.
Mhm.
Okay. And you have been an awesome help to the community getting our kids on board. And I remember speaking there when Christopher Blue was here. I spoke during Black History Month. Now it's coming to me.
Right.
Okay, so you are the board chair, and you have been the board chair ever since, for the last 21 years?
Yes, almost.
So
Almost.
Almost, okay.
About 20 and a half years.
Well, that's 21. Okay, and your guests today, the other board members, principal.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. My name is Emma Lewis, and I'm the honored principal of the Siatech MycroSchool. I started out with the MycroSchool family back in 2011, and I went away, came back, and now, like I said, I'm honored to be the principal of this great charter high school, public, free charter high school in Gainesville. Yes, ma'am.
Oh.
So I'm rounding out my second year as the principal of this particular school, but I couldn't be more honored to be to have the opportunity. And I want to introduce Mrs. Constance.
I'm Constance McCoy. I'm the
Hello, Constance.
Thank you. I'm the administrator and registrar at Siatech. I'm the first person that the students see when they come in for registration,
Wonderful.
and I make sure that they get enrolled into the school, and I do their schedules for them. I do a host of things for the students to get them on board, and I've been with the company since 2017.
Okay, and what's your enrollment? How many?
Our cap enrollment is 180.
Wow, really?
Yes.
Awesome.
Yes. We're small but mighty.
Yes,
Hey,
we are
hey.
small but mighty.
You don't count numbers, you make numbers count.
Exactly.
All right.
Exactly.
All right.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Wonderful. Mary Wright. Those are her words. Yes, I am so proud to know this because I remember, Alina, the first time I spoke at your event, it was small. You didn't have 180 students. And what are the grade levels again?
We're 9th through 12th.
9th through 12th. Wow, this is awesome.
Well, thank
Anything
you.
else you all would like to share?
Well, one of the things that I think is most valuable or sets us apart from other maybe schools here in the district or other charter schools is that, we have, like Ms. Constance said, we are small. But we have more of a family feel.
Okay.
Our environment or our culture is very family oriented. Our students really, they get to know us and we get to know them. Of course, their personalities, we are so many aunties and mothers, and we're they really take on a personal relationship with us, and we do the same thing with them, and that's how we can really get them to understand the importance of their education and knowing that this is what they need to have in order to be successful in life. So I mean,
Wonderful.
yeah, we love what we do.
Okay, is it integrated?
Yes, ma'am, it is.
It is
It is
integrated.
integrated, of course.
Okay.
And because of that, we have smaller classroom,
yeah.
kids in the classroom.
Mm-hmm.
So,
And less
they
problems.
and
Less
they work on
problems.
their own pace.
Yes.
Oh, that is
Yes,
awesome.
ma'am.
How many teachers?
We have 7 teachers.
Okay.
So I like small, 7 teachers,
Right.
2 paraprofessionals,
Yes.
and of course, we all play a multitude of various roles in the school.
Mhm.
You know, we have to because we are so small in numbers as far as our staff. But we do everything. Our students do not want for anything. We provide all of the services that are required by the State Department of Education. So yeah.
Wow, that is
Yeah.
awesome. I am so glad to be able to bring you all in and
Thank
get this
you.
message out
Yes,
to the
ma'am.
community because I was not aware of the details that you are sharing with me. Very,
Mhm.
very appreciative.
And we also work with our students' personal lives. You know, we know life happens.
Yes.
And sometimes, we have bumps in the road where you get off track. A lot of our students have been off track, but it's our responsibility to help them get back on track.
Okay.
So they can we work with them with their work schedules, we work around what they have going on in their lives. And so, the main important thing is making sure that they have that educational, that they need that to be successful. So that's what we do.
Perfect, perfect. And what I'm going to do, I have a Rosewood Foundation.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, very personal. My aunt was a school teacher in Rosewood in 1923, survived the massacre. My mother said, tell the truth, research, share this information. And it's kids that I'm expecting to be able to carry this history on
Right.
from your schools.
Yes,
From all of the
exactly.
schools. Okay?
Exactly.
She would tell me we must keep this history out there.
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
It's generational.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay, and we are the history makers. She would always tell me that when I was a kid. I didn't understand it, but now that I am adult, I hear it and I feel it.
Mm-hmm.
And I really, really feel it. I'm getting off track now. And I'm a 501(c). Don't know if I should say anything about Kamala Harris, but I want people to know what Kamala is doing.
Mm-hmm.
People think that she is a strong woman. I do too. But aren't we all?
Yes, we are.
It is
We are.
generational. What she is doing and what she is feeling, it's in us.
The power of she.
Oh,
Say it
absolutely.
again.
The
Absolutely.
power of she.
Yes,
Yes.
absolutely.
Yes, I love it. Did y'all hear? The power of she. And I am working hard, and I know we are. I endorsed her right here on this show without anyone's permission on August 22. I just took it upon myself, and I endorsed her because she has it. She has it, and I am so glad to see people are coming together and working with her. And you all don't know it, but it is my plan to get in touch with her and tell her about Rosewood. We need to keep Rosewood history alive. Your history from your school needs to be known. We don't need our pictures and our information deleted.
Exactly.
We need to work together, and that's what we're going to do when she wins, hopefully. Okay, we just believe in it. And as I was saying about my mom in Rosewood, and the story was really bad, but Mom said research, authenticate, preserve, tell the truth, and do what you need to do to make history what it is. And my mother wrote a song, and so much happened in between, like killing, murdering, house burning down. And my mother said, had it not been for the sheriff, none of Rosewood would have been saved. So she wrote a song about the Levy County Sheriff, white guy, Sheriff Bob Walker. He fought, as my mother said, like hell to keep those people alive. And the most important verse that I like, and it tells the story about Rosewood, this particular verse about the sheriff, and it goes like this. I'm not a singer, but it goes like this.
The sheriff and the store owner worked around the clock. Informed the train conductor just when and where to stop. Pick up the men, women, and children who were hiding out and bring them to Archer, Florida, traveling the same old route. The sheriff and the store owner worked around the clock. Informed the train conductors just when and where to stop. Pick up the men, women, and children who were hiding out and bring them to Archer, Florida, traveling the same old route. And I was not supposed to repeat that verse, but I couldn't remember the next verse.
We wouldn't have known if you hadn't said anything.
I couldn't remember the next verse. I get excited and upset and enthused when I'm talking about this. Okay, that's about time for our first half. We are going to head to a quick break, and we'll be right back after a word from our sponsors. And you will see.
Meldon Law has been serving personal injury victims since 1971. In those days, Jeffrey Meldon's presence as an attorney in the music scene dubbed him with the nickname the Hippie Attorney. And although times have changed, two things haven't: our commitment to bettering our community by helping the injured,
Albert, are you ready to go to the game?
and our love for the Florida Gators.
If you bleed orange and blue, Meldon Law is the firm for you.
I am Black History.
I am Rosewood Black History. I am Florida and America's Black History, and you are too.
January 1st, 1923, the KKK insurrectionists attacked Rosewood, killing 5, burning it down.
Because a white woman lied and cried, a black man assaulted me. Rosewood redevelopment is on its way.
Want to help? Visit rosewoodflorida.com.
Welcome back to Queen Lizzie Podcast, brought to you weekly from the Steve Spurrier Podcast Room at Spurrier's Gridiron Grill. We are here with ladies from the Siatech MycroSchool. The Queen Lizzie Podcast is brought to you by Campus USA Credit Union, live from the Meldon Law Gator Studios at Spurrier's Gridiron Grill. We are back with the ladies from Siatech MycroSchool.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Do you have a website if we want to get out to the community so that they can follow you? Will someone give me the website?
Yes, the website is Siatech MycroSchool.com. And our phone number is 352-333-7952. You can reach out to us on Facebook, Instagram, and
The website.
I just said the website, yeah.
And your name again?
Constance McCoy.
Constance McCoy. And the principal's name again?
My name is Emma Lewis, and we do have orientation every Monday and Wednesday at 2 o'clock. Our parents, if your student is a minor, we do require that the parent or guardian is in attendance. Okay. We do have vacancies at the moment, and go on the website, check out our information, give us a call, send an email, whatever is required. We would love to have you as one of our students.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And this reminds me of Hidden Figure. Okay?
Mm-hmm. Oh,
A
yes.
school hidden away. I am so glad and honored to have you all to come on and talk about it. It sounds like just the right place to be. I went to college, a very small college, but it was family oriented in 1957, about 500 or 600 students. But we were family.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's like we are, yeah.
Yes, and this feels real good. It feels at home to me.
Yes,
and
ma'am.
Alina just told me that you're going to invite me
Yes.
to speak for you all.
Yes, we would love for you to come out and speak with us. Our location is 7022 Northwest 10th Place, right in Gainesville. If you don't know where that is, you know where Mr. Han's restaurant is, then you can find us. We're right next door.
Red Lobster.
Or right here behind the Red Lobster, or it's the
Holiday.
the Holiday Inn.
I know exactly where
Yes,
you
ma'am.
are.
Still there.
Yes, ma'am.
You're still there. Yes, I've been there for something, but not to speak, but I've been there. Okay.
And Liz, you mentioned earlier about the sheriff that helped save lives during Rosewood.
Yes.
And that's an example of a village
Yes.
coming together, and that's what we
Yes.
do at
Right.
Siatech MycroSchool.
Yes.
Takes a village
It
to
takes a
help these
village.
young folks
Yes.
and to be successful. And we do receive, we're a credit recovery institution as well, so we do receive our students up to age 24.
Really? I never
Yes.
heard this before.
From age
Yeah.
24.
Wow.
Yes. Remember what I was
Wonderful.
saying about life happens and bumps in the
Yes,
road?
yes.
Yes, we're there to help our students get back on that path and get their high school diploma, not a GED,
GED,
but a
but
high school diploma. We our recent graduation ceremony we had in 2024, we had actually 2 students who walked across the stage who were 24 years old
Wow.
and receiving their high school diploma.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yes.
Absolutely. This is old school.
Yes, ma'am.
You don't give up on the kids.
No, we don't. We don't.
You may give out, but you don't give
We
up.
don't. We don't give up.
So much so that when a student is missing for a few days, someone is calling that student at home,
Right.
saying, "Where are you? You're so close
Yes.
to graduating. You need to get here. Take care of business."
So if you need to, you do home visitation.
We
Well, yeah.
yes, we will go out there. We will go out. We will call and
Oh,
we
yes.
we will
Yeah.
go out there
Yeah.
to find out what is going on. They know that we care
Yes.
about them. We every person we have a mentor team. Every student is assigned to a mentor, and that's the whole purpose, so that our students will know that they have a person in the school that they can confide in. You know, we call and we find out what the issues are. We try to give them resources that's out in the community to help them with their whatever is going on with them. We are completely a wraparound services at our school.
I like that wraparound.
Wraparound services.
Wraparound.
Can't fall through the cracks.
That's right. It's impossible to fall through the cracks at Siatech MycroSchool.
Yes.
These are the people that I need on my Rosewood board.
I hear you.
Consistency, follow through.
Yes.
Yes,
Yep.
yes. And this is probably, I'll have to talk to my board to see if we can adopt your school, if y'all are interested. And what we'll do, work together.
Yes, ma'am.
Because I'm a former teacher.
Well, we can also use mentors and tutors,
Oh,
and especially
absolutely.
in math and science.
Okay, okay. I don't tutor anymore.
But I mean,
Yes.
I'm putting it out there.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Okay, yes, did you all hear? Repeat that, Alina.
We're in need of mentors and tutors.
Okay, because sometimes I don't remember my name. I'm getting old. Oh, by the way, speaking of age, I have a birthday coming up. October 25th, I will be 86 years old.
Praise
I don't
God.
mind telling my
Amazing.
age
Amen.
because I'm trying to raise funds for our Rosewood fundraiser so that we can have money to work with your kids.
Oh,
also.
wonderful.
And we are building a museum in Archer. It's the name of it is Mahulda Gussie Brown Carrier Rosewood Cultural Museum. That's long too, Alina.
Yes, it is.
People say, well, just name it the Rosewood.
Just use some
No,
initials.
we may do initials, but like the TRFF, okay? But she needs to be remembered because we're building it on the property where she was born in Archer, okay? And like I said, she was a teacher. She survived. We need to remember her, but we need kids and students and cousins and friends to keep this history alive with us. And I'm serious when I say this. So y'all keep that in mind. And at the fundraiser, there will be people there donating, and the people are Democrats, Republican, Independents, black, white, red, green, it doesn't matter. My motive, one of my main objects is
silencing the hate. Is absolutely too much hate out there. I can't stand it. Because my mama said, you cannot walk around hating and accusing people for what they are not responsible for. Rosewood happened. Yes. And I see that you all are ready. You sound like you're ready to help, and you understand where I'm coming from.
Absolutely.
Because it's a history that we cannot control. We can't change it, but we can work together to make us a better place to live and to save our democracy. But at our website is rosewoodflorida.com, Rosewood, Florida, FLORIDA.com. You may go there, donate to the museum, donate to scholarship. We give 5 scholarships each year, $500. Your kids, if they want to go to college and apply, anyone can apply for the scholarship. It's on our website, again, rosewoodflorida.com. There is an application, so fill it out. The deadline is April 1. Get it to us so that we can evaluate it and give a scholarship. We give scholarships to students from Levy and Alachua County. Levy County, because this is where the Rosewood Massacre happened, and Alachua County, where the majority of the people relocated in Alachua County, and we kind of like take care of those 2 counties. And Levy County has a special. I have a special place in my heart for Levy County because 1848, my great-grandfather was discovered on the census being a 1-year-old in Levy County. And what was most disappointing, there were no parents when I found his information. I knew it was him because I had asked my mom, and then I saw the children, and there was my grandmother, and I came home, I said, Mom, I found Grandpa Henry McIntyre. I said, well, he didn't have a mother. He didn't have any parents. My mom said, oh, he had parents. My mother knew everything. She thought, okay. And I said, well, they're not listed. Mom said, when kids were born back then, if you don't know, then listen, it may not be true, but this is what she said. When kids were born, then they were building the workforce. So if a kid was born to a black family and that kid was light-skinned and could pass for white, they would take that kid and put him with a white family. And they would do the same thing with the darker kids that born to dark parents and put that kid with, I asked her why. She couldn't tell me why, but she said that's what they did. And we know from history that many of our kids were taken, kidnapped.
Right.
Okay, and never saw their parents again. I know my great-grandmother walked from Jackson, Mississippi after being kidnapped, never saw her parents again, and walked to Archer. That's history. And my mom said, well, you don't worry about it. We just have to move on. And she was a great woman, lived to be 100. So anything else you all would like to share while I'm trying to think of what to say next?
Well, another thing about our school is that students who like to play sports, they can still come to our school and they can still play sports for their zoned home school.
Yes. Yes.
Really?
Yes. So if they come to Siatech and their address says that they're zoned for East Side, they can play any sport at East Side.
It can't get any better. This school cannot get any better. Really?
Yes.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Awesome.
Thank you. Thank you.
Awesome.
Wraparound services.
Yes, I love it. I love
And
it.
graduation too, right? They can graduate from Siatech and they can also participate
Yes.
in their
Homeschool
Their-
graduation.
yes.
That's right.
graduation.
We have students and we have students that participate in our ceremony and then participate in their homeschool graduation ceremony as well. They just need to get permission from the principal.
Awesome. This has been so educational, so
Yeah.
rewarding.
Thank you.
And thank you also. Who would like to give us the closing remarks?
Miss Lewis.
Okay. The closing remarks. I would just like to say, again, I'm honored to be the principal of the Siatech MycroSchool. We are here. We are open. We are ready to service our students in any way that they need in regarding their academics. We take everything seriously regarding our students. We treasure them. We love on them a little bit too much sometimes, but that's what makes it special. We have students that come to our school and they're like, oh, I like it here. Because when they get there and they see how family oriented it is and how much we care about our students, then they have a whole different perspective of our school. So we're here. We have availability. Check out our website. We're on Facebook. We're on Instagram. Give us a call. Again, that address is 7022 Northwest 10th Place here in Gainesville. And the phone number is 352-333-7952.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
having us.
Thank you. Would you like to say your name?
Alina Lawson Bennett.
Constance McCoy.
Emma Lewis.
And I'm Lizzie Jenkins. I am continuously humbled, honored, and blessed to meet people like you all daily and invite you to join in peace building, healing, and reconciliation through learning about the history of Rosewood. That will wrap up today's episode. I am Queen Lizzie. Until next time, this is my Rosewood story, and I'm sticking to it.